In 170, Virgil says, "To here, to this harbor, Aeneas approaches with septem collectis naubis, with 7 ships collected, omni ex numero, from the entire number, from the whole number, and with a great love of land, having they departed, or having left with a great love of land, or having disembarked maybe with a great love of land, the Trojans obtain the desired beach, the beach that they wished for, the beach that they hoped for. And they place their limbs, weak with salt, wasting away from the salt, onto the shore." So we've got the conclusion of everything that we've just talked about here, the end of our ekphrasis. Septem, the indeclinable number, I get that students wouldn't really know what to do with that, but we have this ablative absolute here, collectis navibus, with 7 ships collected, and then this prepositional phrase after it, from the entire number. If you remember, they started out with 20, and they only have 7 left, and you can imagine that there's probably not nearly as many people on even those 7 that have survived this storm. And so they are down quite a bit. It really does put the loss of life in perspective. We've got magno amore, with a great love of land. This is a great example of an objective genitive. So we have regular possessive genitives, and then we can also talk about subjective genitive versus objective genitive. So let me try to explain that real quick. When I say a love of land, I don't mean the land loves something, right? I mean that I have a love for the land. So the land is the object of my love. So if I say with a great love for the land or of the land, that's an objective genitive. If I said the love of a father, and if by love of a father what I meant was the love of a father for his child, well, that's a subjective genitive. The father is the subject of the love. The child is the object. So I hope that clarifies that. I know that that's a usually kind of a tough or confusing topic for Latin students. Going on here, we've got agressi. This is the deponent participle, so having left, having disembarked, but implying here having left their ships with a great love of land. The Trojans here, and I know that Troas, we're used to seeing that macron over that E, and we don't here, but the Trojans, they obtain or they reach or they get. And then here are your ablative objects. You know, I teach my students the puff V verbs: potior, utor, fruor, fungor, and wescor. Puff V. And these are just a few of a small class of verbs that take the ablative as the direct object. And then artus there, the direct object of ponent, the 4th declension noun. And then tabentes, describing artus, wasting away, weakened because of. An ablative of cause, I think, that's a good label for it, because of the salt. And they place them on the shore.